We still Hustle Daily. What's up, Hustle Nation? Welcome back to another video, man. I got another story time for y'all, alright? This is gonna be a good one, I think. It's a story time on how I ended up suing my childhood friend. Well, yeah, it's a good one. Make sure y'all smash the like button and make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at the top of the screen. Let's see what's going on here.
So, I've been debating on whether I was going to tell this story or not. It wasn't really relevant. It would just kind of be, honestly, like quite messy if I shared this information before, but now it's more relevant because I'm pursuing legal action against this person, and that's kind of been put to a halt because this person is impossible to serve. I mean, she is harder to find than Waldo. So, TikTok, I need y'all's help. I'm going to give y'all a little backstory, okay? So, me and this girl, we've known each other since we were kids. She's always been maybe like, I think, 2 years older than me. But me and her siblings were in the same grade. And like her brother was like my middle school crush boyfriend, whatever you want to call it when you're a kid. Her younger sister was one of my close friends growing up. And then eventually, like, as I started to go over their house all the time, going to church with them sometimes on Sundays, I started to develop a really close relationship with this person too. So, over the course of, these years, like, to be honest, she had been a pretty good friend to me. When I needed her, like, she had been there for me, looked out for me a couple of times, and vice versa. I feel like we had a pretty good going friendship. She even came to visit me in California, and we spent some time together while she was there, I believe with, I don't know if it was her husband or her boyfriend at the time, but she was there with her romantic interest, and nice guy. Had a great time. It was lovely seeing her. Right, life goes on, right? So I hadn't seen her. I've been living in California all this time. I finally moved back to Texas about 3-ish years ago. Over the course of that time, I had gotten a job working as a claims adjuster. Sorry. Working as a claims adjuster. I wanted to make more money than what I was making, although that job had been paying me like probably the most that I've gotten from just a 9 to 5 ever. I still wanted more. And so
Us humans, we always want more.
I've been searching for like part-time jobs, just something that was kind of like stress-free to do on the side that didn't take up too much of my time. I could bring in maybe like an extra $1,000 a month or more, right? One day, I checked my Facebook Messenger. I know Facebook is old, but stay with me. I checked my Facebook Messenger, and I get a message from this girl. We hadn't had any beef, but like, when you're living life, you're not really like in contact with every single person that you know. Even if y'all were good friends, like, we're grown. We have stuff to do. So I hadn't talked to her in a while, but she reached out to me, sent me a message on Facebook, basically just saying like, hey, I'm looking to fill this role as an administrative assistant. I'm not sure if you're looking for anything, but I would love to talk to you about the position if you're interested. And it just so happened I was interested. She's somebody that I knew. I didn't know her professionally. We always had a personal relationship. But, based on the type of person that she was, she's always been about her money. She's always had, nice jobs, good career. She's always taking good care of herself. So I'm like, okay, this could turn out to be fruitful. Like, what's the worst that could happen? It just so happened that once I accepted the position, I know I'm fast forwarding, but I talked to her. Everything that she told me about the position, I liked it. I ended up saying, okay, cool. I'll work out this job with my other job that I have going on, and I'll be really, making some bread. But it just so happened right before I started, I got laid off. So we worked out what my pay schedule would be in order for it to make sense for me, since I was stopping my job search for other jobs, seeming that she was going to pay me something that would make sense for me to be giving her my full-time effort. Since I just got laid off, she's like, okay, well, part-time was cool, but I could use you full-time too. We sat down, wrote out the pay schedule, how much, how often. Everything was pretty smooth. So the responsibilities that I had were typical of an administrative assistant, like help her with scheduling, responding to emails, like all of that stuff. She also told me there may be a couple of personal things that she might need me to do, like pick up dry cleaning, like maybe pick her son up from school, like just like small tasks, like nothing too crazy. This is what she told me. Okay? This is what she told me. So yeah, like I was saying, that wasn't necessarily true what she said. It was an under exaggeration, if I don't know how you say it, but she was lying. So basically, I was doing scheduling, I was helping her with emails, I did some organizing, filing, all that typical administrative assistant stuff. While she's working 3 work from home jobs with fellow competitors. She's telling me that she's like trying to start her own business where she is advising people and doing some stuff that basically she's really not supposed to be doing. But whose business is that? Not mine. You hired me to be an administrative assistant. That's what I'm gonna be, baby. Okay.
Trying to get paid.
I'm finding myself doing meetings for her, like meetings where my camera would not have to be on, responding with 1-word answers, feeling very, very anxious. I don't really like participating in things that feel like janky. And so that was kind of like one red flag, but I'm like, okay, girl, get your money. Like, maybe we'll figure out a better way down the road. But so far, so good. It was still cool. Next thing you know, she's like, oh, can you go grocery shopping for me? And okay, I could pick up the bread and the milk, but, there's other stuff to be done. So I'm just like, am I a gopher or am I an administrative assistant? So then the pay schedule was supposed to be paid out weekly, but we both agreed that we would do 2 weeks in the hole because when I started working with her, she had just moved into a new house from the house that she was in before. She was in the house from before for like 2 months. For whatever reason, she didn't like it, moved into a new house. So there were so many things going on. Fast forward, second red flag is she tells me how many assistants that she had hired over the course of, maybe like 2 years. And she had started bragging to me that her best friend, like current in that moment, best friend, that she didn't pay her out the money that she owed to her because she didn't feel like she did a good enough job. And I know I probably should have just like started finding other things and backing out right there. But y'all have to understand, like, first of all, I've known her for a really long time. And second of all, every week she would always say, oh my gosh, you're doing such a great job. Like, you're doing so much better than all the other assistants I've ever hired. Thank you so much. You're making my life so much easier. I'm making her life so much easier. And she doesn't know what she would do without me. So fast forward again, I'm running all these weird errands for her. She's starting to get a little bit snarky, like in her attitude. She has some personal things going on, and it is causing friction between us. Long story short, 30 days had passed by, and I just got to my wits' end. I could not deal with it anymore. And I informed her, I'm no longer going to be able to work for you. And I quit.
Hold on, 30 days. So she got paid at least one time, 2 weeks. You feel me? Should have. Hopefully.
Quit the day before payday. Unbeknownst to me, like I wasn't even thinking about it. And I'm surely not thinking like, oh, she's not going to pay me. This lady never paid me. She paid me 1 week. And so ever since then, I have been trying to get my money from her. And I finally decided to file paperwork. However, she is incredibly hard to find. And so TikTok, I need y'all to find this lady for me. Her name is Samantha Wilson.
Ooh.
Also known as Sam Vic.
Damn.
Help me out, please.
Right.
Please help me out.
Yeah, we gonna help you out over here on goddamn with the We Hustle Daily channel too. God damn. Hold on, I think we got a picture. Hold up. Oh shit! We got a motherfucking picture. Oh god damn, the Hustle Nation looking for you, girl. The Hustle Nation is looking for you. Damn. Oh shit! We got a picture of that motherfucker looking like the goddamn wanted sign on that motherfucker. Oh, she put us the bitch out there on her ass. Oh shit, that was wrong. But damn, baby girl should have waited after payday though. You had to wait till after payday. The day I would have got paid and been like, I quit. You feel me? Had to. She already done gave you the sign that she didn't pay her friend because she thinks she did a good job. So shit. Damn, she fucked up. We all fuck up sometime. We all fuck up. We all fuck up, y'all. We all fuck up. But, you know. I wonder how much it is. This girl right here should just go on and pay that girl. How much y'all think it is, though? She ain't ever say nothing about the pay. So, damn. What y'all think? Y'all let me know in the comments below, man. Y'all let me know if y'all find her, man. Y'all let me know if y'all find her. Straight from the DPS. What's DPS? I don't know what that is. Should I Google it real quick? I was actually Googling something else on my phone. Y'all Google it. Y'all let me know in the comments what's DPS. Alright, because it say DPS right here. I appreciate y'all. Something police nah. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with me, man. Make sure y'all like the video and make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all, love y'all, and I'ma catch y'all on the next one. All right.